condenser coil on the Walgreens HVAC unit is shot, second time this month, and I'm telling Randy it's because they keep running the thermostat at 68 when it's 104 outside. You can't do that in Rachel, Nevada. Population 54. Well, 56 if you count the two guys who stay at the little inn year-round pretending they're going to see UFOs. The coil's a Carrier 48TC, discontinued in 2019, and I've got exactly one replacement left in the truck. My daughter Bree texted 20 minutes ago. 7th grade summer school. Yeah, she failed pre-algebra. My fault for working too much. Gets out at 2:15 p.m. at Lincoln County Combined School in Alamo. That's 43 miles south. I told her I'd pick her up today because her mom, my ex-wife Kelly, has that court thing in Vegas. Something about the settlement we're still fighting over. Attorney fees are killing me. The Silverado's payment is already 2 weeks late. You hear that? Randy's standing in the doorway, face red from the heat. He manages this Walgreens only pharmacy for 60 miles. Hear what? AC's not even running yet. That's why you called me. No. Outside. Like thunder? But it's clear. I'm 40 feet up on the roof. Rachel sits in a basin between two mountain ranges. All beige dirt and scrub brush. Highway 375, the so-called extraterrestrial highway, tourist bullshit, cuts through town heading northwest toward Groom Lake. That's Area 51 territory, 20 miles up the road. I've done HVAC work at the civilian contractor buildings on the southern perimeter. Security clearance, the whole thing. They pay good. Not good enough for what Kelly's lawyer says I owe, but good. The sky is that washed out blue you get in the desert. No clouds. But there's this sound, Randy's right. Low frequency. I feel it in my chest more than hear it. Like when you stand too close to a subwoofer at a high school football game. The little inn is a quarter-mile west. That's the bar/motel with the alien burger sign. I can see two people in the parking lot looking north, toward the base. My phone buzzes. Text from Bree. Dad, can you bring my phone charger? I left it in your truck. I'm typing back when Randy yells again. Jesus, look. Highway 375. There's a semi-truck heading south, maybe a mile out. I watch it. The trailer starts tilting. No, not tilting. Rising. The rear wheels lift off the asphalt. Then the cab. The whole rig, 60 feet of truck and trailer, goes nose down vertical like someone's pulling it up by the rear axle. It hangs there, 40 feet in the air. Not moving. Not falling. I drop my phone. It clatters on the roof membrane. Call 911. I'm yelling at Randy, but I don't hear my own voice over the sound. It's getting louder. The truck is just suspended. The cab is pointing at the ground. The trailer is pointing at the sky. I can see the driver inside through the windshield. He's pressed against the glass. Arms out, mouth open. Then the sound stops. The truck drops. It hits Highway 375 in a shower of, I don't know what, metal, cargo. The trailer accordion folds into the cab. The impact kicks up dust in a perfect circle, maybe 200 feet wide. I'm gripping the roof edge so hard my hands cramp. What the hell? Randy's saying behind me. What the hell, what the hell? My phone. I grab it. Screen cracked but working. I call Bree. 1 ring. 2 rings. 3 rings. Dad, I'm in class. Bree, listen to me. Do not go outside. Do you understand? Stay inside the school building. What? Why? There's something happened. An accident. I'm coming to get you right now. Do not leave the building until I get there. Tell your teacher. The line cuts out. Not dead air. Just gone. I pull the phone away from my ear. No signal. 0 bars. I've got Verizon best coverage out here and it's just blank. Randy's phone is out too. He's staring at it like it betrayed him personally. My wife's in Vegas, he says. He's got this weird high pitch in his voice. She's at her sister's. I can't. I need to call her. Landline. I'm saying. I'm already moving toward the ladder. Walgreens has a landline for the pharmacy system. Try that. I'm down the ladder. The replacement coil is still in my truck. 2015 Silverado. Extended cab. 187,000 miles. Payment due yesterday. Keys are in my pocket. Alamo is 43 miles. Bree gets out at 2:15. It's 1:47 right now. I can make it in 35 minutes if I push it. Highway 375 South is clear except for that truck. I'm pulling out of the Walgreens lot when I see the two people from the Little Ale Inn parking lot. They're not standing anymore. They're 20 feet in the air. One of them is a woman in a green tank top. She's horizontal, rotating slowly, like she's on a spit. Her arms are hanging down or up, I can't tell which way is down for her. The other one is a guy in a Cowboys jersey. He's vertical but upside down. His face is purple, blood running up from his nose into his hair. They're not moving, not struggling, just there. I floor it south on 375. The Silverado's got a rebuilt transmission that slips in third gear, but I'm not slowing down. Bree is in Alamo, 43 miles. I'm doing 90. The truck that fell is a quarter-mile ahead on my side of the road. I can see the debris field. The trailer split open. It was carrying, I don't know, boxes, consumer goods. There's a refrigerator in the middle of the southbound lane. I swerve into the northbound lane to get around it. Something's wrong with the debris. It's not sitting on the road. Some of it is floating. A cardboard box the size of a dishwasher is 3 feet off the ground, spinning. A piece of the trailer's aluminum siding is standing on its edge. Not leaning, standing, perfectly vertical. I'm past it. The Silverado's doing 95. The engine's whining in that way that means I'm gonna blow a seal if I keep this up. I don't care. Bree is in Alamo. The school is on the east side of town. Lincoln County Combined School. Grades K through 12 all in one building. 380 students total. Bree's in Mrs. Faulkner's pre-algebra class. Room 14. South hallway. She sits in the third row. She's wearing, I don't remember what she was wearing this morning. Blue shirt? No, gray. She always wears gray. My phone buzzes. I grab it without looking at the road. It's Kelly. CK is happening? I'm watching the news and they're saying, Kelly, where are you? Vegas. I'm at the Mirage for the, are you near that thing? They're saying Groom Lake. I'm going to get Bree. Meet me in Alamo. At the school. I'm 2 hours away. What's 2 hours? School. Bring your car. We might need. The call drops. But I heard enough. She's in Vegas. That's 150 miles south. She can't get to Bree before I do. I'm 38 miles out. 1:52 p.m. 23 minutes until school's out. I'll make it. I'll get her. We'll figure out what's happening after. There's a Caltrans road sign ahead. Alamo 35 miles. Someone spray-painted "Aliens are real" under it last year. I'm doing 98 miles per hour. The Silverado's shaking. The replacement coil in the back is rattling around. I should have strapped it down. The phone buzzes again. Not a call. An alert. That Amber Alert sound but different. The screen shows, emergency alert, gravity anomaly, remain indoors. I read it twice. Gravity anomaly. Like it's a weather condition. Like they've got a protocol for this. Another alert. Emergency alert. Air debris fall zone expanding from Groom Lake. Fall zone. That truck didn't fall. It was pulled up, then dropped. The road curves west around a ridge. I take it at 85, tires screaming. On the other side, there's a ranch, the Patterson place, 300 acres of nothing, couple dozen cattle. I can see the main house from the highway, and above the house, there's a cow. In the air, maybe 60 feet up. It's not thrashing. It's just there. Legs hanging, head tilted up, like it's curious about being in the sky. I'm past it before I can process. 32 miles to Alamo. The phone is buzzing constantly now. More alerts. I glance down. Seek immediate shelter. Avoid open areas. Bree. I need to get Bree. The Silverado's temperature gauge is climbing into the red. The AC stopped working? Ironic. I'm an HVAC guy and my own truck's AC is shot. Sweat's running into my eyes. I wipe it away with my forearm. The highway is empty. Nobody heading north toward Rachel. Smart. Everyone's probably already inside. Except me. I'm doing 92 miles per hour toward Alamo, where my daughter is sitting in pre-algebra class learning about, what was it? Quadratic equations? She texted me about it last week. Said she didn't understand why letters belong in math. I told her to ask Mrs. Faulkner for extra help. Did she? I don't know. I work too much. Kelly's lawyer says I work too much. Prioritizes employment over family engagement. That was in the custody filing. 28 miles. I see it before I understand it. There's something in the sky ahead. Not a cloud. Too geometric. It's a shape. Angular. Dark. It's rotating. Slowly. Like a 3D model rendering. As I get closer, I realize what it is. It's a building. A whole prefab warehouse. The kind they use for storage out here. Metal siding. Roll-up door. It's 200 feet in the air, turning end over end. I slow down. Not because I want to, because I have to see this. The building completes one rotation. 2, 3. Then it stops rotating. It just hangs there. Then it drops. I watch it fall. It doesn't fall like a building should. It falls wrong. Too fast. It hits the desert floor half a mile off the highway, and the impact sends up a dust cloud that rolls toward the road. The sound reaches me 3 seconds later. Like a bomb. The Silverado's windows rattle. The dust cloud crosses the highway. I'm driving through it. Visibility drops to 10 feet. I slow to 60, 50. The dust is full of things. I see a 2x4 tumble past. A sheet of plywood. A metal drum. They're not on the ground. They're in the air, swirling. The Silverado's getting pelted. I hear impacts on the roof. The windshield. Something big hits the hood and leaves a dent the size of a dinner plate. I'm through it. The road's clear again. 23 miles. Another alert. Seek shelter immediately. Multiple anomalous gravity events recorded. Bree, I'm coming. Stay inside. Stay inside the school. Mrs. Faulkner won't let them outside. She's smart. She grew up out here. She knows when something's wrong. The engine temperature is maxed. I smell coolant. The Silverado's overheating. Not now. Not here. 23 miles. I can coast if I have to. No, I can make it. Keep the pedal down. Keep moving. There's smoke coming from under the hood. Thin and white. Coolant leak. Probably the water pump. I should stop. I should let it cool down. But Bree is in Alamo and school gets out in, I check the clock, 17 minutes. 15 miles. I pass a turnoff for Crystal Springs. There's a gas station there. I see 2 cars in the parking lot. No people. The gas station sign is tilted at a 45-degree angle. Not broken. Tilted. Like gravity decided it should point northeast instead of up. 10 miles. The smoke from the hood is thicker. The temperature gauge is buried past the red. The engine's knocking. That's the pistons. I'm destroying this truck. I don't care. I'll buy another one. I'll fix this one. I fix things for a living. I can fix anything except whatever pulled that truck off Highway 375 and hung it in the air. 5 miles. I see the first buildings of Alamo. There's the feed and tack. The Sinclair station. The Family Dollar. All the buildings look normal. No floating debris. No people in the air. Maybe it's localized. Maybe Groom Lake is 20 miles north and whatever's happening is staying there. The school. I see it. Lincoln County Combined School. Single-story brick. Built in 1987. I know because I replaced the boiler system 3 years ago. The parking lot has maybe 30 cars. Teachers. Staff. Some parents probably came early because of the alerts. I pull in too fast. The Silverado's brakes are grinding. I park crooked across 2 spaces and kill the engine. Steam is pouring from under the hood. I don't care. I'm out. I'm running toward the main entrance. The doors are locked. I pull the handle. Nothing. There's a buzzer. I press it. Press it again. Hold it down. A voice crackles through the speaker. We're in lockdown. Please. My daughter's in there. Bree Holloway, Mrs. Faulkner's class. Let me in. Sir, we can't. Let me in right now or I'm breaking this door. The voice pauses. Then the lock buzzes and clicks. I pull the door open and I'm inside. The hallway smells like floor wax and cafeteria food. There's a woman at the front desk, Mrs. Ortiz. I know her from parent-teacher conferences. She's staring at me. Room 14. I'm saying, where's room 14? South hallway. But you can't. I'm already moving. South hallway. Third door on the right. I remember because I replaced the thermostat in that room. The door is closed. I open it. Mrs. Faulkner is standing at the front of the class. 22 students. I count them. I see Bree. Third row. Gray shirt. She sees me. Dad. I'm in the doorway. Everyone's staring at me. Mrs. Faulkner takes a step forward. Mr. Holloway, we're in lockdown. Bree, come here. Now. Mr. Holloway. Bree, now. She gets up, grabs her backpack. She's walking toward me. She looks scared. I don't care. She's here. She's safe. I've got her. We're leaving, I tell Mrs. Faulkner. Anyone else wants to leave? I suggest they do it now. Mrs. Faulkner's face goes hard. The alert says to shelter in place. The alert is wrong. I take Bree's hand. We're heading back down the hallway. Mrs. Ortiz is saying something, but I'm not listening. We're out the front doors. Into the parking lot. The Silverado is still smoking. Bree sees it. Dad, what? Get in the truck. We're going to. I don't know where we're going. Kelly's in Vegas. My apartment in Rachel is 20 miles north, the wrong direction. Kelly's house in Alamo is. Your mom's place. Where is it? Dad, what's happening? Where's your mom's house? Oak Street. But she's not. Get in. We're in the truck. I turn the key. The engine turns over once, twice. Catches, but it sounds like it's eating itself. The temperature gauge doesn't move. Might be broken. Might be so far past red it doesn't register. I pull out of the parking lot heading for Oak Street, west side of Alamo. Kelly's rental house. Bree's crying. I see it from the corner of my eye. Dad, what's happening? Tell me what's happening. I don't know. You're scaring me. I know. I'm sorry. We're going to be okay. I don't know if that's true. Kelly's house is on Oak Street. Third one from the corner. Beige stucco. Gravel yard. The Silverado makes it 4 blocks before the engine seizes. I hear the rods let go. That metal on metal shriek. And then nothing. The truck coasts another 50 feet and dies. We're walking, I tell Bree. 2 blocks. Come on. She's still crying, but she's moving. We're out of the truck. The street is empty. No cars. No people. Every house has curtains drawn. I see faces in windows, but nobody's coming outside. Kelly's house. The front door is unlocked. I push it open. Kelly. No answer. Right. She's in Vegas. Won't be here for. I check my phone. 90 minutes minimum. If she's even coming. If the roads are open. The house is small. Living room. Kitchen. 2 bedrooms down a short hall. Bree goes straight to her room, the one she uses on weekends, and sits on the bed. She's hugging her backpack. I'm checking windows. All the blinds are closed. Good. The TV is in the living room. I turn it on. Local news. Channel 8 out of Vegas. The anchor looks wrong. Her makeup is smeared. She's reading from notes. Confirmed reports of gravitational disturbances originating from the Nellis Air Force Range near Groom Lake. Authorities are advising all residents within a 50-mile radius to remain indoors. Emergency services are. The screen cuts to aerial footage. Helicopter. I see Highway 375. There are vehicles in the air, not flying, suspended. 6 of them, maybe more. Cars, trucks, an RV. They're at different altitudes. Some are right side up. Some are upside down. One is spinning. The footage cuts back to the anchor. She's listening to something in her ear. We're getting reports that the affected area is expanding. The FAA has grounded all flights within 200 miles. Military assets are being deployed, but the TV goes black. Not off. Black, like the signal died. I try my phone. Still no service. I go to the kitchen. Kelly has a landline, one of those old wall-mounted units. I pick it up. Dial tone. Thank God. I call Kelly's cell. It rings. For times. 5. Voicemail. Kelly, I've got Bree. We're at your place in Alamo. Get here as fast as you can. Bring. I don't know what she should bring. Just get here. I hang up. Try 911. Busy signal. I've never heard a busy signal on 911 before. Bree's standing in the hallway. Dad, what's happening? I don't know. You said there was an accident. There was. I don't. Bree, I need you to stay inside, away from windows. Can you do that? She nods, but she doesn't move. There's a sound outside. That low-frequency rumble. I feel it in my teeth. Bree hears it too. She's looking at the ceiling. Is it an earthquake? No. It's just stay here. I go to the front window, pull the blinds open half an inch. The street looks normal. Oak Street, 8 houses, gravel yards. Mrs. Hamill across the street has one of those inflatable palm trees in her front yard. It's moving, not from wind. It's stretching, like something's pulling it upward. The trunk elongates. The fronds flatten out. Then it tears free from its base and shoots straight up. I watch it go. It disappears into the sky in 2 seconds. The sound stops. I let the blinds close. Bree's staring at me. Dad, back to your room. Now. She goes. I hear her door close. I'm standing in Kelly's living room and I don't know what to do. The TV is still black. I try the remote. Nothing. I unplug it. Wait 10 seconds. Plug it back in. Still black. My phone buzzes. I grab it. Text from Randy. You okay? Signal's back. I text. Alamo at Kelly's house with Bree. Randy. Walgreens parking lot gone. Carl and his wife were out there. Gone. I read it twice. Carl Driscoll. He runs the propane delivery service. Wife's name is Denise. No, Deanna. They were in the parking lot. Me gone where? Randy, up. I'm staring at the phone. Another text comes through. Randy, they went up. Didn't come down. Just gone. WTF is this? Me stay inside. Randy, where would I go? The landline rings. I'm across the room in 3 steps. Pick it up. Kelly? No. Man's voice. Rough. This is Vic Pruitt, Lincoln County Sheriff. Who am I talking to? Travis Holloway. I know where you are. Your truck's on Maple Street, still smoking. You came for your kid. Yeah, Bree. She was at the school. Good. Stay there. Do not leave the structure. What's happening? We're calling it a gravity event. Started at Groom Lake 97 minutes ago. It's spreading. Radius is now approximately 40 miles and expanding at. I hear papers rustling. At variable rates. Could be 3 miles an hour. Could be faster. What do you mean, gravity event? Exactly what it sounds like. Local gravity is disrupted. Objects and people are being pulled into the air. Most of them drop after 2 to 8 minutes. The falls are. He stops. Look, you former military. No, HVAC contractor. Okay, the falls are fatal. Every single one. We've got 17 confirmed deaths in Rachel. Another 9 in Crystal Springs. Those are just the ones we can see. Could be hundreds by now. My mouth is dry. What about Alamo? No incidents yet. But the edge of the affected zone is 12 miles north of you. It's coming south. How long do we have? Don't know. Could be hours. Could be less. We're evacuating, but we don't have the resources. Every deputy is dealing with their own family. I'm telling you as a courtesy. Get your daughter and get south. Highway 93. Head for Caliente. That's another 30 miles past Alamo. Should be outside the zone. What if it keeps expanding? Then keep driving. The line goes dead. Not disconnected. The dial tone is gone. I jiggle the receiver. Nothing. Bree's door opens. She's standing there with her backpack. I heard. She says. We're leaving. Yeah, we're. My phone buzzes. Kelly. I answer. Travis. Where are you? Your house. With Bree. Where are you? I'm on Highway 93. Coming north. I'm passing Indian Springs. That's 50 miles? I'm going as fast as I can. Kelly, don't come here. Turn around. What? I said turn around. Go back to Vegas. We'll meet you there. You have Bree? She's okay? She's fine. She's right here. But we need to leave Alamo now. The sheriff said. The sheriff? Travis, what the hell is going on? The news is saying people are dying. They are. Listen to me. Go back to Vegas. We'll take 93 South and meet you. In what? Your truck, right? My truck is dead on Maple Street. Kelly's got her car, but she's 50 miles south. I've got nothing. I'll find something. Just turn around. Don't come north. I'm not leaving you two there. I'm 20 minutes away. Kelly, 20 minutes. Stay inside until I get there. She hangs up. I'm holding the phone. Bree's looking at me. Mom's coming. Yeah. In 20 minutes? That's what she said. Then we wait here? I don't know. The sheriff said the edge is 12 miles north. Moving south. If it's moving at 3 miles per hour, we've got 4 hours. If it's faster, the sound again. Louder this time. The windows rattle. Bree grabs my arm. Dad. I pull her away from the hallway. Into the kitchen. Away from exterior walls. The sound builds. It's not coming from one direction. It's everywhere. The walls are vibrating. A picture frame falls off the living room wall and hits the floor. The glass shatters. Then it stops. I go to the front window again. Pull the blinds. The street is wrong. The gravel in Mrs. Hamill's yard is floating. Not all of it. Patches. Little clouds of rocks hovering 3 feet off the ground. Across the street, the Morales mailbox is bent. Not damaged. Bent upward. Like someone grabbed the top and pulled it toward the sky. Bree's behind me. She sees it too. What do? We wait for your mom. 20 minutes. We can. There's a crash from outside. I look. 2 houses down, the Torres place. Their garage door is ripping off. Not opening. Ripping. The metal peels upward and flies into the air. It tumbles end over end and disappears above the roofline. Away from the windows. I'm saying, we're back in the hallway. The safest place in a house. Interior walls. No windows. I learned that from tornado drills when I was a kid. Is this the same? I don't know. My phone. I check it. No new messages. I try calling Kelly. It rings but doesn't connect. I try 3 more times. Nothing. Is Mom okay? Bree asks. She's fine. She's just signals bad. The landline is still dead. TV is still black. I'm stuck in Kelly's house with my daughter and no information. I go to the kitchen. Open cabinets. Kelly keeps emergency supplies. She's always been like that. Bottled water. Canned food. Flashlight. Batteries. First aid kit. I'm pulling out water bottles when I hear it. Car engine. Outside. I go to the window. It's not Kelly's car. It's a Lincoln County Sheriff's Tahoe. Vic Pruitt. He's pulling up in front of the house. I open the front door before he can knock. Vic's maybe 55. Gray buzz cut. 20 years as county sheriff. I know him from high school. He graduated 2 years ahead of me. He's wearing his uniform, but his shirt is untucked and there's dirt on his pants. Holloway, you're still here. Waiting for my ex-wife. She's coming from Vegas. She needs to turn around. Now. I told her that. She's coming anyway. Vic nods like he expected that. All right, when she gets here, all 3 of you head south on 93. Don't stop until you hit Caliente. If Caliente's compromised, keep going to Pioche. How bad is it? Vic looks at me. His face is, I've seen that look before. On my uncle when he came back from Desert Storm. Like he saw something he can't unsee. Rachel's gone, he says. Not destroyed. Gone. Everything went up. Buildings. Cars. People. Some of it came down. Most of it didn't. We don't know where it went. 56 people live in Rachel. 54 now. 2 guys made it out. They were in the little Allen basement when it hit. Randy called it. Walgreens parking lot. Carl and Deanna Driscoll. Randy Thompson. I say. He manage Walgreens? Don't know. I'm just, look. The National Guard is setting up a perimeter at Highway 6, 60 miles south. They're not letting anyone north. If you don't leave now, you're not getting out. My ex-wife is on the wrong side of this thing. She needs to turn around. She won't. Vic looks past me. I turn. Bree's in the doorway. She's holding her backpack and she's scared. Vic's expression softens. Hey Bree, you remember me? I came to your school for career day 2 years ago. Bree nods but doesn't say anything. Vic looks back at me. I've got 3 kids. Grown up now, but look, you do what you have to do. But if I were you, I'd find a car and leave right now. Your ex can meet you in Caliente. She's 20 minutes away. Then you've got 20 minutes to decide if you're gonna wait or run. He's back in the Tahoe. Engine starts. He pulls away. I watch him go down Oak Street. He turns south on Maple. I close the door. Bree's still standing there. Are we leaving? When your mom gets here, what if she doesn't make it? She'll make it. But I'm thinking about what Vic said. Rachel's gone. 54 people. Randy's alive. He was inside. Carl and Deanna were outside. They went up. I check my phone. 16 minutes since Kelly called. I try her number again. Straight to voicemail. The sound starts again. Bree grabs my hand. We're in the hallway. The walls are shaking. Something in the kitchen falls and breaks. The sound builds and builds and then silence. I wait 10 seconds. 20. Nothing. I go to the window. The street is wrong. The Morales house across the street. The roof is sagging. Not collapsed. Sagging inward. Like something's pulling it down from the inside. The Torres place 2 doors down. The whole house is tilted. 5 degrees. 10. It's like the foundation is sinking on one side. Then I see the person. Mrs. Hamill. She's in her front yard. Standing in the gravel. She's looking up at the sky. Why is she outside? I'm about to yell at her when she lifts off the ground. Not jumps. Lifts. Her feet leave the gravel and she rises. Slowly. 3 feet. 6 feet. 10 feet. She's still looking up. Her arms are at her sides. She doesn't struggle. Bree's next to me. She sees it too. Dad. Mrs. Hamill reaches 20 feet. 30. She stops rising. She just hovers there, right above her front yard. I can see her face. She looks confused, like she doesn't understand what's happening. She's there for maybe 90 seconds. Then she drops. She hits the gravel and I hear the impact from inside the house. She doesn't move after. Bree's screaming. I pull her away from the window, into the hallway. She's sobbing into my shirt. It's okay. It's okay. Don't look. Don't look. But I looked. I saw Mrs. Hamill's body. The way it crumpled. The way it spread. My phone. Kelly. I try calling again. Please pick up. Please. It rings. Travis. Kelly. Where are you? I'm 5 miles out. There's something in the road. I think it's a tractor. It's just sitting in the middle of 93. I'm going around it, but listen to me. When you get to Alamo, don't stop. Pull up in front of the house, we'll get in, and we leave immediately. Do you understand? Yes. Okay. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We'll be ready. I hang up. Bree's still crying, but she's breathing. I kneel down. Look at her. Mom's almost here. 5 minutes. Then we're leaving. Can you be ready? She nods. She's 12 years old and she just watched someone die. I don't know what I should do. Comfort her? Tell her it's okay? It's not okay. Go get anything you need from your room. I tell her. 30 seconds. Then we're going outside. She goes. I'm checking the front window again. The street is, I don't even know how to describe it. The Morales house collapsed. The Torres place is tilted 45 degrees now. Mrs. Hamill's body is still in her yard. Bree's back. She's got her backpack. Ready. Okay. When Mom pulls up, we run. Straight to the car. Don't look around. Don't stop. Just run. Got it. Got it. I hear an engine. Car. Coming down Oak Street. It's Kelly's Accord. Silver. 2018. I see her behind the wheel. She's going too fast. She hits the brakes, skids to a stop in front of the house. Now, I tell Bree, run. We're out the door, across the gravel yard. Kelly's passenger door is open. Bree gets in back. I'm in front. Kelly's already accelerating before I close the door. Go south, I'm saying. Highway 93. Don't stop. Kelly's not looking at the road. She's looking at me, at Bree in the back. Are you too? We're fine. Drive. She drives. We're off Oak Street, onto Maple. I see my Silverado still sitting there. Smoke stopped, but the hood's warped from the heat. 2 years of payments left on that truck. I'll never see it again. We're on Highway 93 heading south. Kelly's doing 80. The road is mostly empty. I see 2 other cars ahead of us. Taillights. Everyone's running. Bree's quiet in the back seat. I turn around. She's staring out the window. You okay? She doesn't answer. Kelly's hands are shaking on the wheel. Travis, what the hell is happening? I don't know. The radio says they're calling it a gravity event. What does that even mean? It means we need to get as far south as possible. How far? Caliente. Maybe farther. We pass the Alamo town limit sign. I look back. The town's still there. Buildings standing. But I can see something in the air above it. Dust. Swirling. Like a funnel cloud but vertical. Kelly sees it too in the rear view. Oh God. Don't look back. Just drive. She drives. We're doing 90 now. The Accord's engine is smooth. No overheating. No smoke. We might actually make it. My phone buzzes. Text from Randy. Are you out? Me, yes, headed south on 93. You? Randy, no car. Basement of Walgreens. Everything outside is floating. Can you come back? I stare at the message. Come back. Randy's trapped in Rachel. 40 miles north. The edge of the zone is, I don't even know anymore. Could be expanding. Could be stable. Could be swallowing everything north of Alamo right now. Kelly's watching me. What? Randy Thompson. He's stuck in Rachel. Can someone get him? I don't know. Maybe the National Guard. Maybe. Me, calling sheriff will send help. Randy. Okay. I try Vic Pruitt's number. Got it from when he helped with a code violation last year. It rings. No answer. Voicemail. This is Travis Holloway. Randy Thompson is trapped in Rachel. Walgreens basement. He needs extraction. I hang up. I don't know if Vic will get that. I don't know if anyone's going back to Rachel. We're 20 miles south of Alamo. Kelly's still going 90. The highway is straight. Empty. Desert on both sides. Mountains in the distance. The sky is clear except behind us. Behind us it's wrong. The horizon is dark. Not storm clouds. Something else. Mom. Bree's voice from the back seat. Small. Is Mrs. Hamill dead? Kelly glances at me. I mouth don't. I don't know, honey, Kelly says. We're going to be okay. Bree doesn't respond. She's looking out the window again. My phone buzzes. Unknown number. I answer. This is Travis. Mr. Holloway. This is Captain Reese with the Nevada National Guard. We received a message from Sheriff Pruitt. You have a family member trapped in the affected zone. Not family. Friend. Randy Thompson. He's in the Walgreens basement in Rachel. Rachel is, papers rustling, inside the exclusion zone. We're not authorized to enter at this time. He's alive. He texted me 5 minutes ago. I understand, but the zone is expanding and we don't have, look. If he can get to the southern edge, we can extract him there. But we can't go in. Where's the southern edge? Highway 6, approximately 60 miles south of Rachel. If he has vehicle access. He doesn't. That's why he's calling for help. Then I'm sorry. We'll reassess in 6 hours when we have air support. Until then, the zone is off limits. 6 hours. You're telling me to tell him to wait 6 hours. I'm telling you we can't help him right now. The line goes dead. I'm holding the phone. Kelly's looking at me. They're not going to get him, I say. Can he wait? I don't know. I text Randy. Guard says they'll extract in 6 hours at Highway 6. Can you get there? No response. I wait 30 seconds. 1 minute. Nothing. Me. Randy? Nothing. Shit. Kelly? What? He's not responding. We drive. 30 miles south of Alamo. 40. I keep checking my phone. No messages from Randy. No signal issues. He's just not responding. 50 miles. I see lights ahead. Roadblock. National Guard. 3 Humvees. Soldiers with rifles. Kelly slows down. A soldier waves us to the side. Kelly pulls over. The soldier approaches. He's maybe 25. Name tape says Garrett. License and registration. Kelly hands them over. Her hands are still shaking. Garrett looks at the documents. Looks at us. Where are you coming from? Alamo. I say. You see anything unusual? Everything's unusual. We left because, in the last 10 miles. Any objects in the air? Any disruptions? No. Clear road. He nods. Hands back Kelly's documents. You're clear to proceed. Stay on 93. Don't stop until you reach Caliente. If you see anything unusual, do not investigate. Call 911 immediately. We tried 911. It was busy. Try again if you need to. Move along. Kelly pulls back onto the highway. We're past the roadblock. I look back. The soldiers are stopping another car behind us. We're okay, Kelly says. To herself or to us, I don't know. Bree's still quiet in the back. I turn around. Bree, talk to me. She looks at me. Her eyes are red. Is Randy dead? I don't know. Mrs. Hamill's dead. Yeah. Are we going to die? Kelly makes a sound, halfway between a gasp and a sob. No, I tell Bree. We're not going to die. We're out. We're safe. How do you know? I don't, but I can't tell her that. Because I'm not going to let anything happen to you. She turns back to the window. She doesn't believe me. I don't believe me either. We drive. Caliente. Population 1,130. We pull into town at 4:47 p.m. The main street is packed. Cars everywhere. People standing in clusters. Some are crying. Most just look lost. Kelly finds parking behind a Chevron station. We get out. My legs are shaking. Adrenaline crash. I lean against the Accord and try to breathe. Bree's standing next to Kelly. She's not crying anymore. She's just blank, staring at nothing. There's a crowd outside the Chevron. Maybe 40 people. Someone's got a radio playing. News broadcast. I walk over. Kelly follows with Bree. The radio. National Guard has established a perimeter at Highway 6. The affected area now encompasses approximately 1,800 square miles, including Rachel, Crystal Springs, Ash Springs, and portions of Alamo. Casualty estimates range from, a woman in the crowd cuts it off. They don't know. They're just guessing. My husband was in Rachel, someone else says. Man's voice. He was working at the solar farm. I can't reach him. Nobody can reach anyone, the woman says. Cell towers are down. I check my phone. 2 bars. But when I try calling Randy, it won't connect. Same with Vic Pruitt. The network's overloaded. Kelly's talking to someone. Woman with 2 kids. I catch pieces. Left Alamo an hour ago. My sister's in Ash Springs. Don't know if. I'm scanning faces. Looking for anyone I know. HVAC business covers 3 counties. I've worked in half these people's houses. I see Tom Gerber. He runs a feed store in Caliente. I head over. Tom. He turns. Sees me. Holloway. You get out okay? Yeah. We were in Alamo. What's happening here? Guards not letting anyone north. They're setting up shelters in the high school and community center. Food, water, medical. They're saying it could be days before. He stops, shakes his head. I've got family in Rachel. My brother, his wife, their 2 kids. I'm sorry. They're saying some people got lifted up and didn't come down. Just gone. Where the hell do they go? I don't have an answer. Tom's looking at me like I might. I don't know, I say. He nods, walks away. I'm standing in the parking lot with 40 people and none of us know anything. My phone buzzes. Text from unknown number. This is Vic Pruitt. Using deputy's phone. Randy Thompson unresponsive. Last contact 36 minutes ago. Assumed Kia. Killed in action. Military term. Randy's not military. He's a Walgreens manager from Rachel who's probably dead in a basement right now. I don't show Kelly the text. She's got enough. Bree's standing next to her, holding Kelly's hand. When did they start holding hands? Bree's 12. Too old for that usually. But today she's holding on like she's 6. Someone shouts. I turn. A man's pointing north. Everyone looks. The sky is wrong. It's still clear, blue, no clouds, but there's something above the horizon. A darkness. Not black, just less light. Like the air itself is thicker, and it's moving south toward us. How far is that? Someone asks. 40 miles, another voice says. Maybe less. How fast is it moving? Nobody answers because nobody knows. Kelly sees it. She grabs my arm. Travis, we need to keep going. Where? South, Pioche, Vegas, anywhere that's not here. She's right. Caliente's 60 miles south of Alamo. If the zone is still expanding, if it's moving 3 miles per hour like Vic said, we've got maybe 10 hours. Maybe less if it's accelerating. Okay. I'm saying, we'll get supplies here. Food, water, gas up. Then we head for Pioche. We're back at the Chevron. The station's open, but there's a line at the pumps. 8 cars deep. Kelly pulls into line. I go inside. The store's packed. People grabbing water bottles, snacks, anything portable. The clerk behind the counter, kid, maybe 19, looks overwhelmed. I grab 2 cases of water, bag of jerky, protein bars, crackers. I'm carrying it to the counter when someone bumps into me. Water bottles hit the floor. Sorry. It's a woman, 30s. She's got a baby strapped to her chest, toddler holding her hand. My husband's in Ash Springs. I need to. It's okay, I tell her. I pick up the bottles. You okay? She's crying. I don't know where to go. They said Caliente was safe, but now. Go south. Pioche. Another 30 miles. Okay? She nods, but she doesn't move. The toddler is pulling on her hand. The baby's crying. She looks like she hasn't slept in days. I pay for the supplies. $43. The clerk doesn't make eye contact. His hands are shaking when he gives me change. Outside, Kelly's at the pump. She's filling the Accord. Bree's in the back seat. I load the supplies in the trunk. We should go, Kelly says. She's watching the northern horizon. The darkness is bigger, closer. 10 minutes, I tell her. Let me check if there's any official information. Travis. 10 minutes. I walk to the crowd. They're still gathered around the radio. New broadcast. FEMA has declared a state of emergency for Lincoln County. The affected zone is now approximately 85 miles in diameter and continuing to expand. Residents are urged to evacuate south immediately. Interstate 15 is open and clear. Highway 93 south to Pioche remains passable. Do not attempt to travel north of Highway 6. What about people still in the zone? Someone shouts at the radio, like the broadcaster can hear them. The broadcast continues. Military assets are being deployed for reconnaissance and potential rescue operations. However, at this time, entry into the affected zone is prohibited due to a man turns it off. They're not going in. They're just watching it spread. My wife is in there, another man says. His voice cracks. She was visiting her mother in Rachel. I told her to come home yesterday, but she stayed one more night and now. He breaks down. Someone puts a hand on his shoulder. Nobody says anything because what is there to say? I'm walking back to Kelly when my phone rings. Unknown number. I answer. Travis Holloway? Yeah. This is Dr. One with the CDC. I'm working with the National Guard on the Groom Lake event. Sheriff Pruitt gave me your number. You were in Alamo approximately 90 minutes ago. Yeah, we left. We're in Caliente now. Good. I need to ask you some questions. Did you or your family experience any unusual sensations while in Alamo? Nausea? Disorientation? Pressure in the ears? No, nothing like that. Did you witness any gravity anomalies directly? Objects or people being lifted? I see Mrs. Hamill in my head, rising from her gravel yard, hovering, falling. Yeah, one person, neighbor. She went up about 30 feet, stayed there maybe 90 seconds, then dropped. Did she survive? No, there's typing on the other end. How long were you in the affected area before you observed this? I don't know. 20 minutes? We were inside most of the time. And you drove south on Highway 93? Did you observe any anomalies on the route? No. Road was clear. More typing. Mr. Holloway, I need you and your family to report to the medical tent at Caliente High School. It's on Lincoln Street. We're screening everyone who was inside the zone. Screening for what? We don't know yet, but there's a possibility that exposure to the anomalous gravity field could have effects. We need to rule that out. We're fine. We're not staying here. We're heading south. Mr. Holloway, this isn't optional. The National Guard has been authorized to enforce mandatory health screening for anyone who was in the affected zone. If you don't report voluntarily, they'll find you. I'm quiet for 10 seconds. Kelly's watching me from the car. How long will this take? 30 minutes. Blood draw, physical exam, basic neurological tests. If everything's clear, you're free to go. Fine. We'll be there. I hang up. Kelly's out of the car now. What was that? CDC. They want to screen us. Make sure we're not, I don't know, contaminated. Contaminated with what? They don't know, but they said it's mandatory. Travis, we don't have time. They'll send the guard after us if we don't go. 30 minutes. Then we leave. Kelly looks at Bree. Back at me. Okay, 30 minutes. Caliente High School is 10 blocks east. The parking lot is full of military vehicles. Humvees, deuce and a halves. A field hospital setup, big tan tents with Red Cross markings. People lined up outside. Maybe 200. We get in line. Bree's holding Kelly's hand again. She hasn't said anything in the last hour. I kneel down next to her. How you doing? She looks at me. Is Randy dead? I think so. Yeah. Because we didn't go back for him? The question hits me like a fist. No. Because Bree, we couldn't go back. The zone was expanding. If we'd gone back, we'd be dead too. Yeah, maybe. But you don't know. No, I don't know. She turns away. I'm still kneeling there. Kelly's looking at me. Her expression says, Don't try to fix this. Don't make it worse. I stand up. We wait in line. It moves slowly. 20 minutes. 30. We reach the front. A soldier checks our names against a list. Holloway family. Okay. Tent C. Follow the yellow flags. Tent C is medical. Inside there are cots. Medical equipment. 5 doctors or nurses working. One of them waves us over. Asian woman. 40s. Mr. Holloway, thank you for coming in. She's looking at Bree and Kelly. Your family? Yeah, this is Kelly, my ex-wife, and Bree, our daughter. All right, we're going to do a quick physical exam and blood draw for each of you. This is purely precautionary. We're seeing no signs of contamination or illness in anyone who evacuated, but we want to be thorough. What exactly are you looking for? Kelly asks. Honestly, we're not sure. The gravity anomalies are unprecedented. We've never seen anything like this, but in the interest of public health, we're screening everyone. She starts with Bree. Blood pressure, temperature, heart rate, pupil response, reflexes, everything's normal. Then the blood draw. Bree doesn't flinch. She just watches the needle go in and the vial fill up. Kelly's next. Same process. All normal. Then me. Dr. 1 is asking questions while she works. You said you witnessed someone being lifted. Can you describe exactly what you saw? Woman, elderly. She was standing in her yard. Then she lifted off the ground. Slowly, rose to about 30 feet. Stopped, hovered for maybe 90 seconds. Then fell. Did she appear to be in distress while hovering? No. She looked confused, like she didn't understand what was happening. And the fall? Was it gradual or sudden? Sudden, like someone cut a rope. Dr. Wen writes this down. Did you experience any sensations while you were inside the zone? Any feeling of weightlessness or pressure? No, nothing. What about before you left? Any dizziness? Nausea? No. She finishes the blood draw, checks my vitals. Everything's normal. All right, you're all clear. You can go. But she hands me a card. If any of you experience any unusual symptoms in the next 72 hours, dizziness, nausea, visual disturbances, anything, call this number immediately. What kind of symptoms are we looking for? We don't know, but if something feels wrong, call. We're out of the tent, back in the parking lot. The sun's lower now, maybe an hour of daylight left. The darkness on the northern horizon is bigger. I can see it clearly now. It's like a wall, a solid line across the sky. We need to leave, Kelly says. Right now. Yeah. We're back at the Accord. Kelly's starting the engine when someone runs up to the car. It's Tom Gerber, from the feed store. Holloway. Wait. I roll down the window. What? They're closing Highway 93. Guard just announced it. The zone's expanding faster than they thought. Caliente's getting evacuated. Everyone's being routed west on Highway 317 to Highway 93 south of the closure. How much time do we have? They're saying 2 hours, maybe less. Where's the closure point? 5 miles south of here. You need to go now. He's gone before I can respond. Running back to the parking lot. Probably has his own family to get moving. Kelly's already pulling out. Highway 317. Where is that? West side of town. 3 blocks over. She drives. The streets are chaos. Everyone's evacuating at once. Cars backing out of driveways without looking. People loading trucks with whatever they can grab. A woman's throwing suitcases into the back of a pickup while 2 kids cry in the front seat. We reach Highway 317. It's a 2-lane road heading west. There's already a line of cars, maybe 50, taillights stretching for a mile. Kelly pulls into line. We're not moving. The cars ahead aren't moving. What's the holdup? Kelly's gripping the wheel. I get out, walk forward to see. 5 cars ahead. There's a Suburban stopped in the middle of the road. Hazards on. A man standing next to it, looking under the hood. I walk up. What's wrong? Engine died. Won't start. I don't know. Pop the hood. He does. I look inside. The battery terminals are corroded. One of them is barely connected. I jiggle it. Comes off in my hand. You got tools? No, of course not. I run back to Kelly's car. You got tools? In the trunk. Why? I pop the trunk. There's a roadside emergency kit, jumper cables, flares, and thank God a small socket set. I grab it and run back. The battery terminal needs to be cleaned and tightened. I don't have a wire brush, but I use my shirt to scrape off the corrosion. Then I reattach the terminal, tighten it with the socket wrench. Try it now. The man gets in, turns the key. The engine starts. Thank you. Jesus. Thank you. He's moving. The line starts moving. I run back to Kelly's car. Get in. We're rolling. Highway 317 winds through desert. Empty land. Mountains on both sides. The sun's touching the horizon now. In 20 minutes, it'll be dark. Kelly's doing 60. The line of cars ahead is doing the same. We're all moving together. A convoy of refugees running from something we can't see. Bree's in the back seat. She's looking out the window. I turn around. You okay? She doesn't answer right away. Then, Dad, are we going to die? Kelly makes that sound again. The gasp sob. No, I tell Bree. We're not going to die. How do you know? Because we're ahead of it. We're moving faster than it's spreading. But what if it speeds up? I don't have an answer for that. Kelly does. Then we drive faster. We drive 20 miles west on 317, then south on 93 again. The roadblock is gone. The guard must have pulled out. We're past Caliente now. The Accord's headlights cut through the darkness. Desert on both sides. No lights, no buildings. Just empty land stretching toward Pioche. My phone buzzes. Text from Vic Pruitt's number. Zone radius now 120 miles. Caliente compromised. Pioche next. Keep moving south. I show Kelly. She reads it. Doesn't say anything. Just presses the gas pedal harder. We're doing 90 again. The Accords holding together. The gauge cluster glows green in the darkness. Fuel's at half. We can make it through Pioche and beyond if we don't stop. Bree's asleep in the back. Or pretending to be. Her eyes are closed. Her breathing's even. Kelly glances at her in the rearview mirror. Is she okay? Kelly whispers. I don't know. She saw someone die. Yeah. That's going to stay with her. I know. Kelly's quiet for a minute. Then, Randy's dead. Probably. You couldn't have gone back for him. I know. Travis. You know that, right? You couldn't have saved him. I know. But I'm thinking maybe I could have. If I'd left Kelly and Bree at the house. If I'd taken Kelly's car and driven north. If I'd gotten there before. No, that's stupid. The zone was expanding. I would have been lifted, dropped, dead in the desert next to Randy. But I'm still thinking it. I see lights ahead. We're maybe 10 miles out. The town's all lit up. We're almost there. We drive. We hit it at 7:23 p.m. Population 963. The town's lit up like Christmas. Every building, every street light, like they're trying to fight off the darkness coming from the north. Kelly pulls into a Shell station. We need gas. The pump's working, but the card reader's not. I go inside. The clerk's an old man, maybe 70. He's watching a small TV behind the counter. Pump 4, I tell him, and whatever snacks you've got left. He rings it up without looking away from the TV. I glance at the screen. News, aerial footage. I see the zone from above. A perfect circle of darkness spreading across the desert. Buildings inside it are just gone. Not destroyed, gone. The reporter's voice. Satellite imagery confirms the affected area now exceeds 15,000 square miles. $50, the clerk says. Pay. Grab chips and candy bars from the rack. Everything else is sold out. Outside, Kelly's pumping gas. Bree's out of the car, stretching. She sees me and walks over. Can we stop? Somewhere with a bathroom. After this, we're not staying long. I know. The gas pump clicks off. Kelly's putting the nozzle back. A truck pulls up behind us. Lincoln County Sheriff. Vic Pruitt gets out. Holloway, you're still moving. Good. We're heading for Vegas. How long do we have? Vic looks north. The horizon's black. Solid black. Like someone hung a curtain across the sky. 30 minutes. Maybe less. Pioche's being evacuated right now. Everyone's heading for Panica. Then south to Vegas. What about you? I'm staying. Making sure everyone gets out. Vic. I've got 3 deputies left. Everyone else ran. Can't blame them. But someone needs to. He stops. Shakes his head. Look, there's a convoy forming at the high school. 30 cars. Safety in numbers. You should join them. We're fine on our own. Travis, the roads south are getting bad. Accidents. Abandoned cars. People panicking. You've got your kid with you. Stick with the convoy. Kelly's listening. She nods. He's right. I don't want to wait. Every minute we're here is a minute closer to that wall of black. But Kelly's right. Bree's in the car. If something happens to the Accord, if we break down or wreck. Okay, where's the high school? 2 blocks east. Can't miss it. Convoy leaves in 10 minutes. Vic's back in his truck. Gone. We follow his directions. The high school's parking lot is full. Cars, trucks, RVs, a bus, people everywhere, loading up, saying goodbyes, crying. A woman with a clipboard waves us over. You joining the convoy? Yeah. Name, Travis Holloway, Kelly Holloway, Bree Holloway. She writes it down. Okay, your number 27. Stay in line. Don't pass anyone. Don't stop unless the vehicle in front of you stops. We're heading for Panica, then Highway 93 to Vegas. Should be 3 hours if the roads are clear. What if they're not? Then we deal with it. Any questions? I've got 1,000 questions. I don't ask any of them. No. Good luck. We get back in the Accord. Kelly finds our spot in line. Car ahead of us is a Subaru. Family. 2 adults. 3 kids in the back. Car behind us is a pickup truck. Older guy driving. Woman next to him. The convoy starts moving at 7:41 p.m. Slow. Maybe 20 miles per hour through Pioche. Then we're on Highway 93 South. The line stretches for a mile. Taillights, headlights, all of us running together. Bree's awake. She's watching out the window. What's that? I look. There's something in the sky behind us. Above Pioche. It's hard to describe. Lights? No, the absence of lights. Like a hole in the night. And it's getting bigger. Don't look at it, Kelly says. Just don't. But I'm looking. I can't stop. The hole expands. Swallows the town. Pioche disappears into the darkness. The lights blink out one by one. First the north side, then the center, then the south. 10 seconds and Pioche is gone. Oh God, Kelly says. She's crying. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Keep driving. I tell her. Don't look back. Just drive. The convoy's speeding up. 40 miles per hour. 50. Everyone sees it. Everyone's running. The car ahead of us, the Subaru, swerves. Overcorrects. Almost goes off the road. The driver gets it back. We keep moving. My phone's blowing up. Texts. Alerts. I don't read them. I just watch the road. Watch the taillights ahead. Bree. Dad. What's happening to the towns? They're being affected by the gravity event. Are people dying? Kelly sobs again. Louder. I don't know. I tell Bree. Maybe some people got out. Maybe. Stop, Kelly says. Stop lying to her. I turn. Kelly's face is wet. Tears. Snot. She's barely holding the wheel. They're dead, Kelly says to Bree. Everyone who didn't get out is dead. Okay, that's what's happening. People are dying. Bree doesn't respond. She just looks back out the window. We drive. Panica's ahead. Small town. Maybe 500 people. The convoy slows down going through. I see people on the sidewalks, standing there, watching us pass. Some are holding signs. Where do we go? Please. Kelly's not looking at them. Her eyes are locked on the Subaru ahead. We're through Panica, back up to 60. The convoy's strung out now. Some cars going faster, some slower. We're in the middle, holding pace. My phone rings. Unknown number. I answer. Travis Holloway? Yeah. This is Captain Reese, National Guard. You're in the evacuation convoy from Pioche. Yeah. How did? We're tracking all vehicles that came through the Caliente screening. Mr. Holloway, I need you to listen very carefully. The convoy ahead of you, there's been an incident. What kind of incident? Gravity anomaly. Approximately 12 miles south of Panica. 3 vehicles were lifted. 2 came down. 1 didn't. We've got ground units responding, but the convoy needs to stop. Do not proceed past mile marker 38. I check the marker. We're at mile marker 42. Then you're past it. Keep going. But tell the vehicles behind you, tell them to stop. Use your radio if you have one. CB channel 9. We don't have a radio. Then use your phone. Call anyone you can. Tell them to stop at marker 38. Do not go past it. The anomaly is localized, but we don't know how large it is. What about us? We're already past it. Keep going. Get to Vegas. Don't stop. The call drops. I'm holding the phone. Kelly heard enough. There's something on the road ahead? She says. 12 miles back. We're past it. What about the people behind us? I turn around. I can see headlights. 20 cars. Maybe more. All heading toward mile marker 38. I can't call 20 cars, I say. Try the truck behind us. Warn them. They can warn others. I roll down the window. Try to wave at the truck. The driver doesn't see me. I'm yelling, but he can't hear over the engine noise. Kelly slows down. The truck gets closer. I'm waving. The woman in the passenger seat sees me. She rolls down her window. There's something on the road. I'm yelling. 12 miles back. Tell everyone to stop at mile marker 38. She nods. Grabs a radio. CB. She's talking into it. I can't hear what she's saying, but she's gesturing. The truck behind her slows down. Then the one behind that. Okay. I tell Kelly. Go. Just go. She accelerates. We're back up to 60. The Subaru ahead of us is pulling away. We're losing the convoy. Kelly speeds up. 70. 80. We catch up. Mile marker 30. 25. 20. Every mile south is another mile from that darkness. From the hole that swallowed Pioche. From whatever grabbed those 3 vehicles. Bree. Dad. I need to pee. Hold it. I can't. Bree. I really can't. Kelly. There. Gas station. I see it. Mile marker 18. Small station. Lights on. We pull off. The Subaru keeps going. The convoy's leaving us behind. Kelly parks. Bree's out before the car stops. Running for the bathroom. Kelly follows her. I'll go with her. I'm alone in the car. Engine idling. I check my phone. 17 missed calls. 8 voicemails. I don't listen to them. I just sit there. Through the gas station window, I see the clerk. Young woman. She's watching TV. Her face is pale. She sees me looking. Waves me inside. I get out. Go in. The TV's showing the news. New aerial footage. The zone's bigger. So much bigger. The reporter. Estimates now suggest the affected area encompasses over 20,000 square miles. That's larger than the entire state of Connecticut. Casualty figures are impossible to confirm, but sources suggest. The clerk mutes it. You came from up there? Yeah. Alamo. Then Caliente. Then Pioche. Pioche's gone? Yeah. She's quiet. Then, my boyfriend's in Rachel. I haven't heard from him in 4 hours. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry? He's probably dead? I've got my own dead to worry about. I'm sorry, is what comes out. She nods, looks back at the TV. The footage now shows Vegas. The Strip, casinos, crowds, people evacuating, cars jamming the interstate. Kelly and Bree come back. Bree's hands are wet. She didn't dry them properly, just wiped them on her jeans. We should go, Kelly says. Yeah. We're getting back in the car when I see it. North. On the horizon. The darkness is closer. It shouldn't be this close. We drove 60 miles south. But I can see it. A black line across the stars. Kelly. Look. She sees it. Oh my God. How is it? It's moving faster. Get in. Now. We're in the car. Kelly's flooring it back onto 93. The speedometer climbs. 80. 90. The Accord's shaking, but it's holding together. Mile marker 15. 10. 5. We're getting close to Vegas. I can see the glow on the horizon. City lights. Civilization. Safety. My phone rings. Kelly's phone rings. Both at the same time. Different numbers. I answer mine. Travis Holloway? Yeah. This is FEMA Incident Command. You're in vehicle tracking database as having come from the Groom Lake affected zone. What's your current location? Highway 93, maybe 10 miles north of Vegas. Okay, listen carefully. Interstate 15 through Vegas is closed. You need to take Highway 93 west to Highway 95, then south around the city. Do not attempt to enter Las Vegas proper. The city is being evacuated and all inbound traffic is being diverted. Where do we go? Keep heading south. Kingman, Arizona is the nearest safe zone. That's approximately 85 miles past Vegas. What about Vegas? Can we stop there? No. The zone radius is expanding at an accelerated rate. Current projections suggest Vegas will be affected within 6 hours. Everyone is being evacuated. 6 hours. Vegas. 500,000 people. Understood. I say. The call drops. Kelly's off her phone too. They told you about the interstate? Yeah. West on 93 to 95. Then south. That's another 2 hours. I know. Bree. I'm hungry. Kelly. We've got snacks in the trunk. I want real food. Bree. Kelly's voice breaks. She's at her limit. We don't have real food. We've got chips and candy bars. That's it. Eat those or don't eat. I don't care anymore. Bree goes quiet. Kelly's crying again. Silent tears rolling down her face. I reach over, put my hand on her shoulder. You're doing great. We're almost there. Where? Where are we going, Travis? This thing is eating Nevada. What if it doesn't stop? What if it just keeps going? Then we keep driving. Arizona, California, Mexico if we have to, but we're not stopping. I'm so tired. I know. When we get to Kingman, we'll stop. Get a hotel. Sleep. Okay? She nods, wipes her face. Okay. We take the turn onto Highway 95, south around Vegas. The city's to our left. I can see the Strip, the Stratosphere Tower, the casinos all lit up. But the streets are packed. Gridlock. Nobody moving. Everyone trying to leave at once. We're on 95 doing 80. The traffic going the other way north toward Vegas is stopped. Bumper to bumper for miles. People honking, getting out of their cars, yelling. Why are they going north? Bree asks. They're not, I say. They're stuck. They were trying to go south, but the traffic's not moving. Are they going to get out? I look at those cars, thousands of them, all trapped on the highway, and the zone is coming. 6 hours, maybe less. I don't know. We drive past them, past the gridlock, past the thousands of people who won't make it out in time. I see faces in the cars, families, kids, old people, all of them staring north, at the darkness coming for them. Kelly sees them too. She's not crying anymore. She's just numb, hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, driving. Mile marker 0. We cross into Arizona. The Nevada state line disappears behind us. Ahead is more desert, more empty land, more running. My phone buzzes. Text from Vic Pruitt's number. Pioche gone. Panica gone. Vegas has maybe 4 hours. Zone acceleration confirmed. God help us all. I don't show Kelly. I just delete it. We drive. Kingman's ahead. Another hour. Another 60 miles. Another temporary safety that might not hold. Bree's asleep in the back. We're pretending again. Her eyes are closed. Her breathing's even. She's 12 years old and she's seen more death today than most people see in a lifetime. Kelly's quiet, focused. Mile after mile of highway. Desert on both sides. Mountains in the distance. The darkness behind us growing. Always growing. Travis, Kelly says. Her voice is small. What if we can't outrun it? I don't answer right away. I'm thinking about Randy in that basement. About Mrs. Hamill rising from her yard. About the 3 cars that got lifted on the highway. About the thousands of people stuck in traffic outside Vegas. Then we don't stop trying, I finally say. Kelly nods. She doesn't believe me. I don't believe me, but we keep driving. Kingman, Arizona. Motel 6, room 127. 11:34 p.m. Kelly's asleep on one bed. Bree's on the other. I'm sitting in the chair by the window with the curtains open, watching north. The horizon's wrong. Even from here, 85 miles from the Nevada border, I can see it. The darkness. It stopped expanding 2 hours ago. That's what the news says. Stabilized at 27,000 square miles. Bigger than West Virginia. My phone's on silent, but the screen keeps lighting up. Messages. Missed calls. I'm not checking them. I know what they say. Casualty estimates. Body counts. The number keeps climbing. Right now, it's 47,000 confirmed dead. Another 200,000 missing. The missing are dead too. They just haven't found them yet. Or they won't. Bodies that went up and never came down don't leave remains. Randy Thompson. Confirmed Kia. The message came through 6 hours ago. Found in Walgreens basement. Cause of death. Blunt force trauma from falling ceiling. The roof collapsed. Probably got pulled up first. Then dropped. Carl Driscoll. Deanna Driscoll. Kia. Found in Walgreens parking lot. Same cause. Mrs. Hamill. Kia. Found in front yard. I already knew that one. The list goes on. Everyone I knew in Rachel. Everyone Kelly knew in Alamo. Friends. Neighbors. People who stayed 5 minutes too long. People whose cars wouldn't start. People who thought they had more time. Bree stirs. Rolls over. Opens her eyes. Sees me sitting by the window. Dad. Yeah. Can't sleep. Not yet. You should go back to sleep. She sits up. Looks at Kelly. Kelly's out. Complete exhaustion. Bree gets out of bed. Walks over. Sits in the other chair. What are you looking at? She asks. Nothing. Just watching. Is it still there? The thing. Yeah. Is it going to come here? No. It stopped. How do you know? The news says it stopped. The news said Caliente was safe. Then it wasn't. She's right. I don't have an answer. We sit there, father and daughter, watching the darkness 85 miles north, waiting to see if it starts moving again. Dad, Bree says after a while, you couldn't have saved Randy. I know. Mom said you were thinking about going back before you got me from school for about 10 seconds. Yeah, you would have died. Probably. Then you did the right thing. I look at her. She's 12. She's supposed to be worried about pre-algebra and friend drama and which video games to play, not telling her father that he made the right choice letting someone die. I don't feel like I did the right thing, I tell her. Because Randy died anyway? Yeah. But you didn't know that. You thought maybe you could save him. But then you chose me instead. That's the right thing. Is it? She doesn't answer right away. She's looking at the darkness. Then, I watched Mrs. Hamill die. Did Mom tell you that? You told me. At the house. No. I watched. I stood at the window and I watched her go up and I watched her fall and I watched her. I saw what happened when she hit the ground. Kelly didn't tell me that part. I thought Bree looked away. I hoped she looked away. I'm sorry you saw that, I say. I can't stop seeing it. Every time I close my eyes, she's there, going up, coming down. The sound. Do you hear it? When she hit. Yeah. It was loud. Yeah. Louder than I thought a person would be. I don't know what to say to that. What's the right thing to say when your 12-year-old daughter tells you she can't stop seeing someone die? It's going to be like that for a while, I finally say. The seeing it, the hearing it. It's not going to stop for a long time. How long? I don't know. Maybe forever. She's quiet. Then, is that what it's like for you? With Randy? Yeah. Does it get better? I don't know yet. Ask me in 10 years. She almost smiles. Almost. Then it's gone. I'm glad you came to get me, she says. Instead of going back for Randy, I'm glad you chose me. Is that bad? That I'm glad someone died so I could live? No, that's not bad. That's just how it is. Mom's glad too. She won't say it, but I know. She's glad you came to get me. Yeah, she is. Are you glad? The question sits there. Am I glad? I'm alive. Bree's alive. Kelly's alive. Randy's dead. Mrs. Hamill's dead. 47,000 people are dead. Would I change it? Would I go back and make a different choice? Yeah. I tell Bree. I'm glad. She nods. Looks back at the window. At the darkness. We sit there together. Not talking. Just watching. Waiting. My phone lights up. New alert. I check it. Emergency alert. Gravity anomaly zone stable. No further expansion detected. Remain clear of affected area. Entry prohibited until further notice. Stable. Stopped. 27,000 square miles of Nevada gone. Everything north of Highway 6. Rachel. Crystal Springs. Alamo. Caliente. Pilch. Panica. Parts of Vegas. All of it erased. Dad, what does that mean? Stable? Means it's not getting bigger. So we're safe. For now. What if it starts again? Then we drive again. Where? I don't know. California. Texas. Wherever we have to go. She's quiet. Then, we can't go home, can we? Home. My apartment in Rachel. 40 miles inside the zone. Kelly's house in Alamo. 20 miles inside. Both gone. Not destroyed. Just gone. Pulled up. Dropped. Scattered across the desert. No. I tell her. We can't go home. What about my stuff? My room? My games? Gone. All of it. Yeah, all of it. She processes this. I watch her face. She's trying not to cry. Failing. Tears start rolling down her cheeks. Not sobbing. Just leaking. Like she's got too much inside and it's spilling out. I'm sorry, I say. I'm sorry I couldn't. It's not your fault. I know. But I'm still sorry. She wipes her face with her sleeve. What do we do now? I don't know. Find a new place. Start over. Figure it out as we go. Together? You and me and Mom? Yeah, together. Even though you're divorced? Yeah, even though. She nods. Looks back at the darkness. Okay. We sit there until 2 a.m. Then Kelly wakes up. Sees us by the window. Gets out of bed. Walks over. You two should sleep, she says. Can't. I tell her. Me neither, Bree says. Kelly sits on the floor between our chairs. The three of us. Watching north. Waiting for the darkness to move again. It doesn't. The news says it's stable. The scientists say they don't know why it stopped. They don't know what caused it. They don't know if it'll start again. Nobody knows anything. We should leave in the morning, Kelly says. Keep going south. Find somewhere to stay. Somewhere we can figure things out. Where? Ask. Phoenix? Tucson? Somewhere with jobs. Schools for Bree. Somewhere we can. Her voice breaks. Somewhere we can pretend this didn't happen. We can't pretend, Bree says. We saw it. We were there. I know, Kelly says. But we have to try. I'm thinking about Randy in that basement. About Mrs. Hamill in her yard. About the thousands of cars stuck on the highway outside Vegas. About all those faces staring north at the darkness coming for them. We can try, I say, but I don't believe it. I don't think Kelly believes it either, and I know Bree doesn't. The sun comes up at 6:17 a.m. The light hits the darkness on the northern horizon and it doesn't change. It doesn't fade. It's still there. A black wall stretching across Nevada. A scar on the desert. Permanent. We pack up. Check out of the motel. Get back in the Accord. Kelly drives. South on Highway 93 toward Phoenix. Away from Nevada. Away from the zone. Away from everything we knew. Bree's in the back seat. Watching out the window. Not talking. Kelly's hands are on the wheel. Eyes on the road. Not talking. I'm in the passenger seat, looking at my phone. The casualty count updated. 52,000 confirmed dead now. 185,000 missing. I put the phone away, close my eyes, try to sleep. But all I see is Randy texting me from that basement. Can you come back? And all I hear is Mrs. Hamill hitting the gravel. That sound. Louder than I thought a person would be. We drive, mile after mile. Putting distance between us and the darkness. But it doesn't matter how far we go. It's still there. In my head. In Bree's head. In Kelly's head. We're out of Nevada. We're alive. But we're not safe. We'll never be safe again. The darkness is behind us. But it's also ahead. Waiting. Because if it happened once, it can happen again. In Phoenix. In Tucson. In California. Anywhere. Anytime. We can't go home. We can't go back. All we can do is drive south and hope that this time, this one time, hope is enough. It isn't. But we don't know that yet. We drive.